Hello, everyone. My name is Amalia, and I'm here with Xray FM in Boise, Idaho at Treefort Music Festival. And I have the pleasure of sitting down with Clarke and the Himselves today. Hello.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm well. How are you doing?
Oh, so good. A little tired. It's day 3. We've had a long weekend.
Yeah. Isn't it day 5?
It for some,
Yeah.
absolutely. I am grateful that that is not me. It's been a wonderful weekend, but boy, are we tired. How's your Treefort been so far?
It's been good.
Highlights?
I actually haven't been going out to see too many people this year, but I did see Caliphone and Low were really good. Low is probably the highlight so far
Very good.
of this Treefort.
Have you been to Treeforts in the past?
I have. I went to the second Treefort. It was my first one, and I think I've played every Treefort since then. Is this good
Wow.
on the audio? Cool.
Yeah. And you're originally from Boise.
I am originally from Boise.
How have you seen festival and as well as this fair city change and since childhood and since your time playing here?
It's changed a lot. Like Treefort is definitely unprecedented event in Boise for a town like this. So Treefort's had its own little effect on Boise. It's almost like an illusion. Very, very good magicians in terms of this place. So that's changed Boise. Of course, cities are getting to be overpopulated and gentrified and all that shit. And or can I say?
You can say shit.
Okay.
It's fine.
It's on the radio though, isn't it?
We can edit it.
Okay. I'll just try to keep it clean then. But yeah, so Boise's gotten this influx of population, I think, especially since 2015, because Portland and Seattle and whatever and wherever in California are nobody wants to live there, so they're going to Boise, which is, I don't know, has cheaper property taxes is what I hear on airplanes.
Very different from LA, which is where you're living now.
Yeah,
correct?
I live in LA now.
How's that been?
It's it's been okay. I've only lived in LA for a year.
Okay.
It's not all been good,
Yeah.
but some things have been good.
Have you found a niche musically?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I've been playing shows there, and people are responding to it, and that's good. I played some cool, really good shows these last few months. I played with the Warlocks, who are one of my favorite bands. They're psych band that live in LA. And that was really fun.
Yeah.
That was a highlight of LA so far.
Good. After 1 year, that's a you got one down. You'll find more. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, there's a few others, but I don't know how much time we have.
It's fair. Talk a little bit about your influences. I mean, obviously you have a very unique stage setup, a very unique sound, very unique performance. When did the one person band come into the fold for you, and was it inspired by anyone in particular, or was it a confluence of different inspirations?
Not really. I wasn't, the thing about me playing by myself is mostly just an accident, and inspired by the fact that I just it felt better to have drums, and so really it's just an afterthought that I'm playing drums along with the songs, because I started writing these songs just on guitar and singing them, and Clarke and the Himselves has been going on before I started playing drums. I'm looking out the window. It's the real view of this picture, if anyone would like to know.
It's a bit
It's
overcast.
the real thing out here.
Yeah.
So what did I do? 2011, I was playing. I was living at this house called Grandma's House, and that's where I'd practice there. And then I actually started. My friend Demi, who's in. There's a band called Clarke and the Himselves and Friends, and that is with more people. And I started playing drums and guitar when she was also playing drums with me. And that was actually going to be like a different band completely. And then there's this one, like, because there's been precedences of bands like that. Like there's like King Kong and Barbecue and like Castle Atkins. And like you'll see bands, like I only saw bands like they'll do like a kick and a snare on the floor with like 2 pedals. And then it's like whatever, some sort of rockabilly thing. I think it's like the Haskell Atkins influence. And I never seen anyone. There was like a moment like in 2001. I'm looking into the audience's eyes. In 2001, A Space Odyssey, in the beginning, where there's just like apes running around, and they're trying to kill like a wildebeest or I don't know what's going on, but like one of the apes, they like pick up the bone and they start like smashing it on the ground. They realize that the bone can be used as a tool
use,
and then immediately they kill other apes with the bone. And like the music starts playing and they throw the bone up, and then it cuts to a spaceship in outer space, and like that was like, oh, I can just hold a fucking drumstick in my hand. So that was that point. And I had never seen anyone do that before.
Do you think that?
But that was like an afterthought. That was an accident. I didn't really care about that. Like that was like, I don't know what was going on there, but it was mostly just about the songs.
Do you think that music separates us from the animals?
No, we are animals.
That's the right answer. I think that's true. So what have you been listening to besides like brilliant old cinema references and deeply diving into like primatology? What's like really getting you? I really liked that. What have you been listening to lately?
I don't know. I've been listening to a lot of Low since I saw Low on Friday. Tons of Low. That's been really good. I really like, there's a band playing Treefort I really like a lot called Scott Yoder. And I like that music a lot. And I like their music because I really like Alice Cooper, $1 Billion Babies, I think is a great album. And like I've been listening to a lot of, I guess I mostly listen to like, I don't know, like Slade or like Rocky Erickson type of things. But I have a lot of influences. It's hard to like pinpoint it necessarily. And I go through periods where like, I don't know, like music feels really good to listen to, and then like periods where it's like doesn't feel as good.
Yeah.
But that's the answer to the question of what am I listening to now.
Oh, that's great. What's been most challenging and most rewarding about like your path in playing music?
I guess the most challenging part is like I haven't really managed to have any like stability or any kind of like grounding life at all. I guess I didn't really have it before, so it's okay. But yeah, that's hard. That's been hard. Playing music. There's a lot of like, I could go into that more, but I don't have to. But that part sucks. But then I guess like the rewarding part is, like, I don't know, people responding to it. Because at a certain point, if like no one listens to your music and like likes it, or like, that people like, eventually like you make music. I make music for myself initially because it makes me feel better. But then you can only do that for so long without, you need other people to be like, hey, this makes me feel good too. And then it's like, oh, killer, awesome. And so that part's cool. And then the other, like, I don't know. And then other people, like musicians I look up to, like responding to my music feels really good. Like, people that have been influential to me, telling me they really like my music, that feels really cool.
That's great. Very cool. What's coming up next for you? What projects do we have in the works? Do you have anything that you really want to let everyone know about?
Yeah, I'm releasing an album right now called Video Record, and it's Video Record, and it's videos along with the songs, and you can watch 2 of them. They're out right now. I don't know when this will be released, but the whole thing will be there on April 1st.
Yeah. April Fool's Day.
Yeah, or maybe not. Who knows?
Who knows? Keep them guessing.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.